Gyokuro is usually brewed at low temperatures and very slow. But today, we're going to be ignoring that. We will be brewing Gyokuro the way we would brew a Sencha. A part of why I love Gyokuro so much is because there's so many different ways you can enjoy Gyokuro. Across the next 4 days, I'll be going over 4 different ways I personally love to drink Gyokuro. Today is day 3. It's the Sencha method. Hi, I'm Yuki, I'm founder of Tea Life, and here we break down Japanese tea so you can become a Japanese tea expert. So today again, we'll be brewing Gyokuro in the way we brew Sencha. That means we'll be using water temperature that are higher than a normal Gyokuro, and also a little bit more water than we would use for a Gyokuro as well. This brings out a different side of the Gyokuro. It brings out perhaps a warmer and a lighter profile of the Gyokuro, something that's perhaps easier to drink every day. For the tools, we're not going to be using any specialized Gyokuro tools. As a matter of fact, since we're brewing it Sencha style, it's only fitting that we use a Sencha style Tokonami teapot. For the Gyokuro, we'll be using the Gyokuro Mejirushi by Taniguchi. This is a good easy tea. We'll be looking forward to how it will turn out as a Sencha. So here's the setup for today. We'll be using 4 grams of Gyokuro tea leaves for 200 milliliters of water. The temperature will be around 70 degrees Celsius, which is around 158 degrees Fahrenheit. We will steep for 60 seconds and see how it goes. Now that's obviously a much lower leaf to water ratio compared to the previous methods of brewing a Gyokuro. Let's see how Gyokuro behaves in this style. First, we'll be taking 4 grams of tea leaves. And then we will use, this is 70 degrees water, we'll use 200 milliliters of water. And we will wait 60 seconds. It's been 60 seconds, so I'll put this into the glass here. Now immediately you can tell that the color is very different compared to the traditional Gyokuro method, if you remember. Much lighter than what we saw in the traditional method. Same thing here for Sencha. We want to make sure we serve until the last drip, and sometimes it's good to knock around the leaves a little bit to try to extract the last drip. I'm a little bit cautious when I touch the glass because it's not so hot that I can't touch it, but it's still, hot enough to get you a little bit surprised. So here it is. And wow, okay, so the aromatics are very different. It's obviously more like a Sencha. Here, it's very warm, and yet you can still feel the oika, which is the smell that you can get from the shading of leaves. It's almost like a seaweed kind of smell. This is a very strong characteristic of Gyokuro. And you can still get that through this brewing method as well. So that's the difference between a Sencha and a Gyokuro, even though it's the same kind of brewing method. Oh wow, okay. Much like the Sencha, in terms of the feel, you can still feel the umami, you can still feel the savoriness, but you can also get the structure, the astringency as well. It's a good tea, it doesn't have too much bitterness. You can definitely feel the oika, you can definitely feel the unique seaweed-like smell that comes from the shading of the tea leaves. And that's very different from what you get from a Sencha, even if you brew it in the same methodology. Very nice. This is very good. Now, if you want to do a second infusion, you can increase the temperature another 10 degrees, so it'd be 80 degrees Celsius, and then you can infuse for 15 seconds or even less. I would sometimes immediately pour and still will be a pretty good extraction. And once you do that, that'll give you another different kind of expression to the Gyokuro, which is also fun to enjoy as well. I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Please do try the Sencha method for drinking Gyokuro as well. See you on the next one.